All right, Javier Peralta.
Si, senor.
All right, be serious. Gary Vargas.
Yes.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been trying to get you in the room for a while. You.
Yeah.
Javi's cool, man. Javi's like, oh, whatever, bro.
Yeah. When my boat docks, I'll come in.
I gotta chase you. I have to chase you around the street, man. Like,
I'm only 12 minutes.
yeah,
12 minutes.
what is it with you? What is it? It's like an invitation, a freaking carrier pigeon.
I never got it in the mail, dude.
I don't think he checks his phone.
Well, I think he checks it. That's the problem. He goes, him? Oh, hell no. I know there's something going on.
Well, the priority list, kid, you know.
Oh, that's wrong.
Just kidding.
It's like your invitation, your VIP list. I'm not even on it. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Check the list. He's not even on the list.
You're on. You're
Okay. What have you been up to? Retirement.
Just enjoying it.
I love retirees, man.
Vacations.
You guys don't give a shit what you say.
Well, how long is it for you now? The last time I saw you was at your party.
It's going to be like 2.5 years now,
Already?
3 years.
Gone that fast.
It's so fast, brother. You too, right?
Yeah, and, this past July, I hit 5 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's fast. And you?
At 4?
4? So we're still kind of new.
Yeah.
You guys joined that retirement website that you see all the people? Did you join?
All the ones dying.
Dying. Oh, my God. Every day it's bereavement.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Every day.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, know that one. Know that one.
I'm waiting for happy news, like a party,
no
a picnic.
It doesn't come.
So-and-so's dead. So-and-so's dead.
Yeah.
So-and-so's dead.
I had to cancel. I was getting depressed, dude. I found I was drinking more. I mean, dang.
You don't need an excuse, man.
It's a surprise, right? When you open it up, you're like, okay, what's it
Like,
gonna be?
Who is it?
And then, of course.
Do I know him? Do I know him?
Sad.
Do I know him?
Sad.
A lot of them are older. Some of them aren't. Some of them are pretty recent.
Yeah.
But they have their picnics and their barbecues, and they're looking at this, probably saying, "I just saw this guy at the barbecue, the roundup or whatever, and now he's dead."
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep it on my side because it's just sad, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool that they do
Between
that.
that and just like everybody, heart attacks, this and that.
It's bad. It's just like a thing now. Everybody's going down.
Yeah.
So you come out and have some drinks and we have to talk shit.
Exactly.
Do something positive.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It's depressing, but also it makes you want to work harder to have a better time. This guy's out of control.
Enjoy your time. I know.
This guy's out of control. You start a travel agency or something, bro. Every time I see him, he's like globetrotting.
A drink in the air.
He's like, I said, where is he now? He's like somewhere in Germany, Spain, Japan, where the hell, man?
a world
That's
traveler.
awesome, Hav.
And I don't even post all of it.
No, I know you
So
don't.
I'm
I
just
know
like,
because
yeah.
we've talked. I know you don't post all because you don't invite us. So you're like, I don't want them to know.
We're waving goodbye, dude. That's it.
I thought we were going with him.
The bags are
Hey,
back.
Gary, didn't he invite us?
I mean, there's a lot of places where I'll just go and it's just like, you know what? Throw the phone, put it in the box, and leave it. Just
That's the way to live, though.
I'm like, you know what? Let me just enjoy the vacation.
So you leave your phone behind.
I mean, it'll be with me, but I'll just toss it.
You don't even-
No
you're not-
pictures,
you're not-
nothing. I'm just like,
That's the way to do it, brother. I had a conversation with a guy about that. Until you go on vacation without your phone, you're not on vacation.
yeah.
You're not.
That's true.
Because we just came back from Hawaii, and I had a blast, brother. It was nothing to do with social media. It was just cut off. It was awesome. And we went to Escaret.
Okay.
Oh, dude, you can't get service over there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Have you been there?
Yeah.
Which one?
We did the adventure one where you do the zip line.
Oh, yeah. Which hotel did you stay at?
We stayed at the VRBO.
Okay.
In Cozumel.
We stayed at the actual Escaret. The Arte? I think it was Arte. The one that's adult only. Beautiful.
How was it? Yeah.
It's shocking how much they take care of you.
Yeah.
No one does that here. They take care of you like you're the king.
Yeah.
It's really something, man.
Nice.
I went over there like Larry because of all the problems in Mexico, you know?
Yeah.
But they were just hand and foot, whatever you guys want, whatever, top shelf, alcohol, food, everything's included.
Nice.
If you can go to that, man, do it.
Yeah.
Especially you.
I mean, it all depends when you go down there. You're not going out there at night and hanging out being stupid.
Well, that's what's cool.
Yeah,
All the parks are
fine.
connected to the hotel.
Yeah.
So they take the bus, either the park is in the hotel or they take you in the bus from the hotel to their park.
Yeah, if we're doing the all-inclusives, we just go straight, get the shuttle to
That's the way to do
the
it.
place and just
That's the way to
pretty
do
much
it.
there the entire-
And you don't get reminded until you get to the gate and the guy's sitting there with an MP5, bro. He looks like he's 15 years old.
Exactly.
And the MP5 is all like corroded, like dented and scratched. It's like, oh, they gave me the last one on the shelf. You look at a person's weapon, you go, oh, I know where he's at on the food chain.
Oh yeah.
That thing won't fire. We're safe.
He's gonna drop it and run. It's probably not even loaded, but the place is great. So you're traveling. I know you just came back.
Yeah, I just did a little cruise with my son. It was the last little trip before he goes back to school. So just 4-night.
That's awesome, man. This guy's living the life. I tell my family that's the way you want to live.
Yeah.
No, because we talked about before bereavements and people not making it.
Yeah,
You're making memories, man.
exactly.
You and Kathleen seeing the world.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we're taking off next week too. So.
But you got a great partner to do it.
Yep.
It's not like you have someone you want to leave behind. See, that's the good part. You get to do it with somebody you enjoy being with.
Eh,
It's good.
go out and have
I
some
know
fun.
guys that just leave their wives at home. I know wives that leave their husbands at home. So, it's good that you have a good time with somebody. Because I used to travel around my other job and be looking at waterfalls and all these beautiful places, and I'm sitting with my partner. And it sucks.
I don't really want to be here.
It's
with
not
you.
the same if you're not with the person you want to enjoy it with. And she doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm full of crap because she's like, you're just trying to make me feel better. No, it sucks. Look at this great waterfall. Nah, dude, I'm not hugging you.
I'm wasting it with this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we cuddle? No.
No, my partners are cool. I had a couple partners. They're good dudes, but no. Because we got to travel the whole country. And I would always make the training buy something to see. Forget the training. It's what do I get to go in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
And you get to see these great things, but it's not the right person. So later on, I started flying them out on my own. And my son and my
Nice.
wife, and we'd hang out.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You got to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
On the county dime.
on the county now.
No, county dime is you. Because I had Domingo in here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're listening to him talk about, you guys owe money. Yeah, cruises and freaking, he went to England, I think.
Oh, dang, I missed that one, man.
Where were you?
Yeah.
You guys
But
had
it
a
was-
great gig.
Yeah, we did. No complaints. It was, I did that for 17 years.
Oh, that's great.
17 years. But once you find the spot where
No, dude, you don't move.
it was an A+ flex,
Oh, man, you don't move.
So-
we had this conversation. I'm like, why would you move?
I mean, not only did I have a good gig where, as a mentor to these kids in the neighborhood, but personal life, I never missed anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what
At the
I
end,
liked
like
about
now
it.
you're retired, you think, what didn't I give up? Like, because I gave up so much time.
Right.
I did because my jobs were demanding as hell.
Yeah.
Your jobs, I look up to you guys. You guys did it right because I gave away too much time.
Yeah.
Now that I look back, I gave up way too much time. OSS and Tech Ops, I lived there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the time, you don't realize
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're new, you're having fun,
Yeah.
especially OSS. It's great. But I look now and said, man, I should have gone somewhere else and hung out. I missed out on so many things, especially as your kids grow up.
Yeah.
Your kids are college now.
That's for me. That was the most important thing. I was like, you know what? No.
I remember when they're babies. Now you got time, but you go on vacation with them. You take them with you sometimes.
Yeah, it was like, now they're sitting at the bar with you.
See, that's my boys. We're always at the bar together. I went to a cruise with the family. Took the whole family. I have a thing where I have to kidnap them to make them all do one thing because they have so many different jobs. I said, I paid for it. This is the day. And it's like 6 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's paid. All you got to do is show up. And they showed up. Otherwise, if I would have given them a date and said, you guys book yourself, they would have
no,
showed up.
You said the right word. It's paid.
It's like, yeah, exactly. So I kidnapped them, right? But the best time. I went to one bar and they said, oh, you're so-and-so's father. Because they were just sitting at the bar, right? Freaking just like their dad. I'm kidding. They're good boys. But that was when they're captive. I love the cruises because they can't leave and you're stuck. We went on one together. Remember? That was awesome. You're gonna, even if they try to avoid you, you're gonna be walking around there. They go, hey, come here. They're like, shit, Dad got me. But I had the drinking pass, so they were all over me.
Oh, yeah. Best friends. All
Yeah, so let's sit with Dad. I go, no, you want a drink?
That's hilarious.
And they tell you don't share the pass. That
Oh, yeah.
dude, they drank more than me.
That's the way it was his last one with my son. It's like, all right, what do you want? I'll be back.
He just turned 21.
No, he's 20. So,
But on the cruises, you're better off.
yeah, I mean, that's
they
what I
got
was just
tight.
like,
International waters.
I had my kid. I had my son in Ensenada, and he was drinking in the bar with me. He was like 17. Like, just sip this, boy. You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know what you're doing yet. They brought him a beer by accident. He said he wanted a soda, and they brought him a soda. That's a true story. And he looked at it, I go,
I said root beer.
it's not like your first one, bro. I know you. You and your friends are drinking. I said, just go ahead. It was funny.
enjoy it.
Enjoy it now.
Yeah, that's the one. Went on a trip and our flight got canceled, and they ended up putting us in another all-inclusive for the night till we can catch
way.
the flight the next day. So my son was 17 at the time, and we get to the hotel. They put an adult wristband on him. I'm like, let's go.
Oh, he was living the life.
I mean, so it was like, whatever you want to try. It's not like we're paying for it. So we're sitting in the bar. He's just ordering whatever. Let me try this. Let me try that.
You might as well get it out of his system.
Exactly. It was like, so.
I'm going to teach you how to do it right. Yeah, right. Whatever, dude. It's more fun drinking with your boys than anyone else. Because my sons are older, in their 20s. I would rather sit with them and drink because they're funny as hell. All you do is fight. But watching them have a couple of drinks is fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time. And they don't overdo it. They're not that kind of kid. They're kids. They're good kids. We're very lucky. You know, we talk about it all the time. Sometimes you have to deal with the bad ones, and I haven't had to deal with that. Thank God.
Yeah.
Fortunate, yeah.
Fortunate, yeah.
It is funny how we talk about it now, but when we were out there pushing that radio car, you guys were telling me about the little things they're doing in school, right?
Yeah.
And here we are. They're bellying up to the bar now.
Now they're doing keg stands.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
That's good times, yeah.
You know,
That's
I'm going to
crazy.
try to be nice, but I get my boys, they come over and we do a pit, like a fire pit in my backyard. I have a pit. And we'll just sit around and just having some drinks talking when I can get them together. And I swear, dude, I'm brutal to them. I beat them down. Because how are you this and how do you do that? And we're just laughing. It's not serious.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say it. One of them, the first time a girl says hi to him, he's like in love. And I'm like, what happened? What happened to you? And he's, well, Dad, she's nice or whatever. I go, that's good. But I said, if your uncles were here, they would just beat you. I said, you just met her. And you're just sitting there, pictures on the wall, basically. And that's just funny because you think of yourself and you think through yourself through your kids.
Yeah.
Always look at your kids. And you see them making the same mistakes or trying to make the same mistakes, you got to correct them. But you also look at them like a little bit of pride when they do certain things. Oh, yeah, that's my boy right there.
It's like, that's something I would have done.
Oh, but then your wife's telling you something, go, yeah, I'm going to tell him he shouldn't have done that. Yeah, good job, kid. Oh, yeah, sneaking out the back door. I remember I caught one. And like, just don't let your mom catch you, dude.
Yeah.
He walked outside. He's over 18. I know where he was going. He's a grown man. And he was in the military. He was doing his thing. He's already a grown man.
Yeah.
But I said, don't let her catch you because you're always the baby. You can't do it. It's not the same. But work. Do you guys miss it?
No.
Not even a little bit. Hell no, right?
Well,
Do you miss the drive? Nope. Do you miss the politics? Hell no.
I mean, it was, as soon as when I left Cerritos, it was already
Done.
checkout time. Mm-hmm. So
We saw the change. We got to see the change.
So I did 3 years still after that, and when I was up at the
SRC?
and I was just like, this is good, but now it's time to go.
It becomes pretty obvious that it's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was having a blast. My job was amazing. But I just got tired of getting sucked into the politics.
Yeah.
Because they kept pulling us towards all that stuff. It became work when it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yours is all fun.
Yeah.
When they make it work, like the politics of it, you don't want to do that.
No.
Because it ruins it. Your job is cool. I used to always work overtime with you guys.
Yeah. Luckily, I avoided all those politics. They didn't really come and play too often. It was when it was related to youth groups. It was, are they going to fund it? Are they going to fund it?
Yeah. You're always waiting. You're always looking for your funding.
I had to advocate for that, but other than that, no, I didn't have to deal with that. And that was stress reliever on its own.
Yeah,
You know?
but that's cool. You found your spot.
Yeah.
You found your spot because we went to patrol together.
Yeah.
We went to patrol school together.
Yeah, we did.
I met you at patrol school.
Yes.
I said, I met the famous Gary Vargas at patrol school. Then I met your freaking twin brother. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, there's two of you. Daniel's, I'm going to put Daniel in this chair.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him in there. I told him about it.
Is he scared?
No, he's just busy. He's still working. So
Yeah, he has excuses, whatever. Because we'll do it all night.
Yeah.
I want Daniel here and you in the same room.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because me and Javier are going to be laughing.
That'll be great.
Oh, that will be good. There's certain people I try to get in. I'm thinking about, well, who would I get in this chair that would be really fun to work with? And Danny and you.
Yeah, I think if you have
And your
a good time
brothers
in
too.
here.
Your brother Serge and you. Same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to leave the room and Serge, you, and Daniel can be in here. And it would probably be worth recording.
The alcohol will be gone.
No. That's why I like doing them at night, because the drinking starts. It's more fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun. The guys listen up. They're not so stressed out.
Yeah.
I always talk in the podcast about stress. I get the most OG badass in the street cop. I get him in here and he thinks he's on freaking IAB trial, man. Like, dude, you've been retired 10 years. What are you worried about? They're not going to write you up. You think your day's off? I mean, and you know, I just try to relax, but they don't.
Yeah.
It takes a while. And then I get the phone call after they left. Bro, I should have said this. Bro, I should have said that. I go, yeah, no shit.
You had a chance.
I said, come back, and you'll probably be more relaxed. Because it's awkward.
Yeah.
We're not used to being in front of a microphone.
Yeah.
But I know we got some funny shit to talk about, so I thought it'd be fun to get guys in the room because we crack up. We had dinner a while back, and I was crying. No, we sat down for dinner at, 6?
Yeah.
And we didn't leave till like almost midnight, dude. And we were just laughing and laughing and laughing. And I told my wife that night, I said, "Oh, I got to bottle this shit up because it's too good to let just fade into nothingness."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It sounds corny, but your kids watch this, your friends watch this, your family watches this, and they go, "Damn, I got something to look at and laugh at," because they didn't know half the shit you did.
Yeah.
Because I could tell a story about Gary, and his family doesn't know the shit that I know about him. I'm going to embarrass the hell out of him in a minute, but I'm kidding.
That was one of the best things, at least that I established when I was working in patrol. It was like, as soon as I'm home,
It's over.
it's over.
Yep.
I'm done.
Never talked about work. Unless it was a funny story, my kids don't know it. All my kids know the funny shit. Like something happened and it was hilarious. But the gore, never talked about work.
Yeah.
Nothing in my house has anything with the department. Nothing.
Yeah, I might give them little snippets and stuff like that, but I was just like, no,
Nah.
that's it. Yeah.
Work, I said it before on here, work was a means to support my family.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. I thank God I got it. It did well for me. I'm lucky to have had it because we live good lives.
Yeah.
But it wasn't me. And that's why when we would sit together and talk or drunk talk or beers, it wasn't about work. It was about just funny stories.
Yeah.
It wasn't, hey, dude, I got this caper and this is what I did. It wasn't none of that. It was freaking Gary fell down the stairs and hit his head. Oh, that's just hilarious.
Again.
It was the funny stuff. It was the cowboy stories. It was the, Kent Greer stories. The guys that would make us just laugh all day long. Sit by the trunk and just crack up. And then we'd pass on the story. You got to hear what happened. Happened. And it wasn't about a caper. It was about something stupid we did. Because you do stupid shit all day, dude. You got a lot of hours in the day. We had fun.
Yeah.
We had fun. I remember I had a blast with you guys. We would sit there. And I don't want to leave sometimes. Because some of the stuff we talk about was just too good to walk away from.
Yeah.
And I made a comment on this about the helipad after work, where the guys would go out and get the the beers in the back. And I made the comment. I was worried about it. There was 12 different types of beers. And I'm like, why did I worry about that? They're the beers from the kids from the freaking neighborhood, okay? I don't give a shit what anybody says. You're too young to have it.
Exactly.
So fucking whatever, dude. And I thought about it later. I watched it. I cut myself off when I said, oh, you go to the helipad and everybody drinks. There's 12 beers. And I said, oh, shit, I shouldn't say how there's 12 beers. No, it's freaking 15-year-old riding his bike with a 12-pack.
It might have been confiscated.
He might have fell off his bike. No, but they can't take the beer. It was just, those are the stories.
Yes, it.
Get out of here.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
And they were glad to give it up because they want to go to jail. Yep. Oh, I have one where I'm taking it to my dad. And he shows me the note he gave the liquor store owner. And the liquor store owner would sell him the beer because his dad sent him to get the beer. But it was a 24-pack of Bud on his little bike going down Amor in Mid Street.
I really no.
And 5 missing already.
I ain't drinking Budweiser, man, but I'm just telling you the story. I never drank the beer. I'm just talking. Those shit's funny like that. And I was talking to somebody about the story when remember, what was his name? Skeels? Motor? Was he in traffic?
Yeah.
Traffic guy, huh?
We had the same TO. We had Ed.
Didn't he always have the cleanest car?
Yes. And he'd go out there and wash his rims and he put the armor on. He took care of his car. He was a traffic car. Good for him. But Ed got me in the briefing room and he's like quizzed me. He's like mad at something because I think one of the other TOs was pissed. And he goes, my trainee knows this answer. And he yells at me, Cordova. And he yells some random question. What's frickin' 11,550 point whatever? And I'm just, geez, I have no idea. Is it this or this? True or false? And I'm looking at Ed going, I have no fucking idea. But behind him, Skeels is in his mailbox. He's putting his mail in. He looks at me and he goes, and I go, sir, no. And he goes, good answer.
Hey.
And I go, and everybody used to say, Skeels is this, and I don't talk to him, and he's kind of a different person. Do I fucking love Skeels, man? He's the greatest guy. He's the greatest guy in the world.
Made me look good.
He helped the brother.
He took care of me because you know what would happen with Ed?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ed was. We were at training when I got Ed.
Yeah.
I was at training with him. All the trainees had to go to training, and I got a phone call. And I think it was you standing next to me. Maybe it's Johnny. And they go, hey, starting Monday, you work with Sudik. And I hung up the phone. And I think it was you. I said, dude, I'm going to get fired. I think I'm about to get fired.
I'm going back.
I'm done. I'm getting rolled up. Because they told me I'm going to Sudik. It was good.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't good. It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. It's just, he never talked to me. He never said a word to me other than work.
Maybe that was better.
No, but people were petrified of Ed. I mean, because he was not a nice TO.
You had him for a while?
Yeah.
But you had Mark Stevens, didn't you? Too?
I did.
I had the tall Mark Stevens.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had Narco Mark Stevens.
Oh, you had Narco. I remember Javier and I were roommates, and I was still at CJ, and he was on patrol already.
Yeah, he went before us.
And he had Mark Stevens, and I come home and see Javi. He's freaking just beat. Like me, and I'm like, what the hell? He showed me his hand. It was all crooked. And so, he bought every report in the whole station. And this guy, I swear, his finger was all blistered up, crooked. It was like Stanford and Son scene, dude. Arthritis or something.
I was only there a week, and I already had a callus on my finger. I was like, damn.
The whole hand was a callus.
My first day, my first shift, I think we went 10:15 with 6. On some burg, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
No idea.
And my head was just totally spinning. I was like,
everyone's was,
fun.
dude. I don't care how many ride-alongs you went on. There's guys. I went on hundreds. Patrol training is the worst time of man's life.
Yeah.
In the history of man. It's so awful. When I came home for my first shift, my family had gone to Sacramento for something. So I came home alone. I was still my Class A's, dude. I fell asleep on my bed in full Class A's.
Oh, wow.
And I had that burn, because the ring, it was summer. The white. And around the bottom of your vest and around your arm. And I just lay down. I remember taking my uniforms to the cleaners. And she told me I had to wash them 3 times. She said, I have to wash your uniforms 3 times. I go, I'm training in the summer, man. We're wearing polyester and wool with the vest, and at that time it was the thick ass, and there was no extreme there was the big vest. I blew out every uniform, dude. Every single uniform. But Ed was fine. Ed was fine. He just demanded you know your job. Yeah. He wouldn't mess with you. He wouldn't fuck with you if you did if you did right, he didn't tell you shit.
Yeah.
You can go full shift and never told you nothing. Mess up? Yeah, you're gonna hear it. But you should hear it, right? Yeah. You're on training. You were TO, you understand, you have to remind them. But he wasn't what people thought at all. No No, he was mean to people that outside of him. Like he told me don't ride with certain people when he was off. Yeah. He said, no, I'm not going to say the names. When I'm off tomorrow, you don't get in the car with him, and him. Who the fuck do you think they put me in the car with? Him, probably him, and the other one too. So I'm riding around with a guy he told me specifically not to ride with. So I know I'm in trouble already. But how do you tell you?
Like you have a say-so.
I'm not riding with him.
Let me change this, sir. Hold on.
I'm not allowed to ride with him.
Give me that in service. Come on.
Make some changes.
Yeah.
That's the point of it. It's like, so I'm sitting in the car with the guy I'm not supposed to be riding with. And you guys know exactly who it is. And it's exactly why he didn't want me to ride with him. Next night, he says, you rode with Saul? He starts screaming at me, man. I'm a freaking boot. Who the hell do I get to tell the training sergeant I'm going to ride with someone? Yeah. But he's yelling at me. And he ran to the station and said, I told you guys not to put my trainee in the car with this guy, blah, blah, blah. But I know why. I saw it that night. Yeah. There's some people you shouldn't be riding with.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite shifts, though, was when I would ride sister car with Cowboy, though. Cowboy and I would work a car, like when off training. That dude had the greatest jokes I've ever heard in my life.
That dude was nonstop.
Because he would use the sounds, he would change voices. Oh, my God, he'd make me cry. He would make me cry.
Dude, every story was like 30, 45 minutes, man.
But they were great.
Yeah.
They were great stories. Certain shifts, like we would hang out all night long because we were North County. I know North County, I think you were rolling. You came in North County, too.
No, I did. Right when I got off training, they bounced me in North County for like a couple of weeks. And then it was the cycle change. And then I went straight to
You're Greg Meyer, right? And Carlos Flores?
No. I had like 5 different ones, but
yeah, Gerald Wright too, right?
No, I started off with Conrad Burns, dude. You remember Conrad Burns?
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry, dude. I'm making. I know who you had.
You remember? You remember she was the monitor in our patrol class.
And I remember bike training. She went.
Yeah. So speaking of riding with somebody, right? So she picks me. She had first pick because she was the monitor, right? She picks me.
But I would say, you're not allowed to eat. He's having freaking steaks and shrimp with us. It's one of them. I don't know.
It was delicious. I never missed a meal.
I'm in a granola bar. You sneak in the granola bar that no one can see. I'm looking in the window, and he's eating, like, just grubbing. Freaking Gary.
I had my Claro sandwich, bro, and I'm waving at him with this granola bar. It looks delicious.
Take a bag to go.
Save me that.
Want some to go?
No. Yeah, she would get mad at me. Like she was I think I was her first trainee, so she was a little afraid of that whole hazing thing.
Oh no!
But I had my lunch. You know how many lunches went to waste that I made from home because she would not let me sit in the car and eat. No, you're going in. That's an order. I'm like, all right. Well, I'll have the machaca plate,
steak and lobster.
I mean, let's splurge today, right? So. I'm like, dang, okay. I'm looking out the window. Mijo's all sweaty, and I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm dealing with this. She doesn't know what she's doing on patrol. That's obvious, right? It's even obvious to me, and I don't know what I'm doing. But they sent her. So like three weeks into it, they send her to TO school. Mm-hmm. That's how new she was. So I get put with this deputy. And I'll just describe him. He's tall, thin, and he wears the Smokey the Bear hat. Mm-hmm. He became a detective. So
rhymes with wrench.
Yeah. So I load my stuff up in the car. I get the car ready to go to briefing. By the time I come out, I look my binder with all my maps. It's soaked in his coffee. He spilled his coffee all in the center console. That's how my day started, bro. I'm like, oh, this is great. but the story goes on because. Not that day, but a few days later, we're patrolling. I'm still with him. I don't know how long TO school is, but she was gone a couple of weeks. It seemed like forever. I thought I had. No. I don't know what the better poison was here, but so we're patrolling and we get a call at this market, and it happens to be a local blackout in the area, Roland Heights, mm-hmm. Walnut. This was a little shopping center off Nogales across from. Yeah. The high school down there. I forget what that high school is.
Santana?
No.
The continuation?
No, the regular one, but it's close to Santana. But
Nogales and this.
I guess it's Nogales High School right there. Right? You know that little shopping center where the KFC was and everything? There was a market in there. So we get a call that they're detaining a shoplifter. We pull up. the whole complex is shut down because of the blackout. The market's dark, and so we walk in there, and to the left of stairs, we go up the stairs, and I'm ahead of this person, my temporary TO, rhymes with wrench, but that's your words, not mine. So we get to the top of the stairs, and there's some SA all tatted down, and he's handcuffed with one hand to the bench, and there's a little box boy sitting next to him, all shivering, like, oh my goodness! I guess they blessed him security, right? So I walk over to the guy, and I'm thinking, well, let me pat him down and cuff him with my cuffs because he only has one cuff on. So I'm just about to reach and grab him, and the TO says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm going to search him and recuff him." No, we don't have time for that. Get the paperwork done, blah, blah, blah. So I leave, I go back, I get, the all the paperwork for misdemeanor, they have to make the arrest, all that stuff. So it's a lot of paperwork. But I was like, there's a lot for 2 Twinkies. What the hell? So I do all the paperwork. Now, nothing's working because the power is off, whatever. So I'm in the dark with my flashlight and trying to get everything done. So all said and done, now it's time to take him to jail. So I go there and I cuff him, and I look at the box boy. Now he's like a green color, man. I'm like, what the heck? So as soon as I grab the guy arms to get control of him, I said, "You have anything on you I should know about?" He says, "Oh yeah, I got a 5-shot Derringer in my sock."
Oh, Jesus.
So, and he did, and I looked.
But he told you.
I looked at Smokey the Bear, and I was like,
Really?
Yeah. And so that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You got to trust yourself and your instincts.
Yep.
And
but
real quick.
We knew the TOs that were going to be those type of TOs.
So there's some you don't ride with.
Yeah. And
I don't think he was on the list.
But you know who you don't want to ride with.
Yeah.
Because they're weak, and you know who's tough.
Weak.
But I'd rather take tough over weak.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Thank God I got Mark and Ed, because it could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was getting my paperwork. You get all your papers the first day you're going to go to training. And Kent Greer was getting his papers, some mail. He looks at me and he goes, "Who'd you get?" I go, "Sir." He goes, "Stop the search." "Who'd you get?" Who'd you get? I was like, "Ed." So he goes, "Learn how to spell methamphetamine and paraphernalia." Paraphernalia and methamphetamine. "Yes, sir, yes, got that shit on it." Kent, best guy ever. Dude.
Yeah.
God, I wish he was still with us.
Right.
But he tells me that from that day forward, when you're on training and everybody's yelling at you and everybody participates, you guys like Haji who just love to fucking participate. I'm going to stack on the trainees.
Yeah.
Hate that shit, by the way. And Kent would go, no, this is how you do it. Don't worry about them. He'd hand you stuff. He'd, sneak stuff to you so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And after training, I thanked him. Yeah. It's a good man. Good man. Miss him.
Yeah.
Don't make him like that anymore, brother.
No?
Yeah. Let's have a cheers for that boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Kent Greer.
Mr. Greer.
Cheers.
So it's fun and bad out there sometimes, but
Great coffee.
the best. Were you out there when we were doing Code 3 training? And I think that was chasing you.
Well, you're talking on the early morning shift at night through Roller Heights?
Yeah, I was chasing you.
Yeah, you were.
Our TOs were so cool. They used to do, Ed would do this, where you probably did it with Ed. You would just chase another radio car through the streets with lights, no sirens. And you just Code 3 full bore, man. And he's trying to teach you how to do chases. And he kept yelling at me, don't wrap the cord. And dude, I'm wrapping that cord because you're on the mic. You're supposed to be a king car. So you're driving and you're trying to put it out, but you're not clicking. You're just going, you're calling the ball.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get away. I think it was you trying to get away from me, and you wouldn't slow down, asshole. And
it's my opportunity to make him look bad. I'm like,
and I'm wrapping the cord. He goes, just stop. And I slam on the brakes. He goes, God, I'm wrapping the cord. And I think it was you. I was yelling, damn it, why didn't you let it? I let you catch me, jerk. And you're trying to get away.
I played a win. So but they set me up one time where they sent the coordinates of where they were on the street. So, I'm using the dumb map.
Map book.
We didn't have those laptops
GPS,
those days,
It's a map book.
We're using our map books, right? I'm looking. I'm like, oh, I got this. I got to the street, and it's a dead end. And then you could see the street continues on the other side. They're waving at me. I'm like, oh, my God.
That's Cole Street. Cole Street north of Arrow. Where it stops and it starts and it stops and it starts. But they did that to me one time.
Did they?
Because Ed had this thing where he would make you call the ball, like, where are we going? Your bookman. Yeah. Sir, north here, west here, south there, whatever. You're calling the ball and he's driving. You look at the map book and you'd find how to get to your call. He'd make you put the book away. He wouldn't let you drive like this.
Oh, okay.
Because he's simulating you driving.
Yeah.
So the call comes out, 211 now, robbery, whatever. And you look where you're going, and you had to find a way there and put the book away and drive and tell him how to get there.
Yeah.
And Cole Street, man, every time it would stop and it would be like, I got to get on the other side, but it would jump this stupid Covina County, bro.
Yeah.
But I learned, I would tell him, just get out. We're going to walk over that stupid grass mound, and we're going to do that. So he would have it where you had to have two ways now. Mm-hmm. So if you're stuck, he wouldn't say, okay, let's look at the book again. He goes, no, it's the other way.
Right.
It taught you a lot because we didn't have the luxury of looking at the book.
Yeah.
He was very specific on your job working alone because LA County is king cars.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a partner most of the time.
Right.
So you can't be looking at your book while you're driving. You're going to hit somebody. At the time, I'm pissed. It sucks. But you learn real fast.
You learn because you can't afford to be on the wrong street if your partner needs help, right? Then that's the whole training.
Your partners need you. That's the simulated shooting. I've been shot. Where are we? I hated that shit.
The only thing I liked about North County was it was true north, south, east, west streets.
Yep.
You get to Walnut and Diamond Bar, and you're like, well, right now I'm going east, but I'll be going north in a little bit.
But those 5 digits for east, west, and 4 digit north, south. So you already knew which way you're facing.
Exactly.
And then you knew north, odd, west. North and odd numbers were odd, and west was odd numbers. So but you can't do that anywhere else. I did try to do that in Century too. It's like, hell no. I'm thinking I'm going to be smart. I'm in the wrong place. It doesn't follow the rules every time.
Right.
Yeah, but you learn some shit and you think, at the time, it doesn't sound right, but it works. It totally works. And, we fight all the time. Yeah. I don't want to hear this old man tell me his old war stories and shit. But he's right.
Yeah.
And we take it. We had good training. We had a lot of fun. Who else was out there? John Becker was out there with us.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys out there. I think, 7 or 8 came out that class.
Do you remember, I'm not going to say his name. Do you remember patrol training where the guy, they said, okay, improvise. Remember we used to train at Warner Brothers Studios?
Yeah.
Remember we're at the studios. And so they had the back lot where it's actual houses and streets. And I think it was like, all these different movies were made there. But you would train like robbery. Yeah. You pull up in front of this house that was in a movie. And you go up to the door and they said, improvise and act like you want the burglar to come out. So one of the guys started barking like a dog. He said, K9, I'm letting K9 out. And he started barking like a dog. Well, then he goes to patrol with us. And we got I think it was a deputy involved, fighting or shooting or something. But in the cage, you put your gun in the locker. I came running out and I got in the car and we were gone. And I was in the car with Mark Stevens and Ed Sudik, and I'm sitting in the back seat because the car was just there. You jump on any car, right?
Yeah.
You don't care. You just get in the car. So we take off. We take off and Mark says, that better be my fucking trainee in the back seat. They didn't look in the back seat yet. And Ed looks back and he goes, it's mine. He goes, God damn it.
He missed the boat.
He missed the boat. He left his trainee because this is the story. So we get to the call and it was a fight. And I think I forgot his name. I forget. He was in the fight. I get out of the car. I don't have a gun. So he goes, what are you going to do, trainee? And I break out the shotgun, dude. And I'm walking through the whole thing with the shotgun. He goes, I take the shotgun out. He goes, good answer. So everybody's looking at me walking through the scene with a shotgun. But that's a gun, right?
Hey, this guy don't mess around, dude. Look at Rambo here. Thank God we have Rambo.
He's racking it.
But the best part about it is we get back to the station and his trainee's standing on the curb. and I'm not going to mention the training. Just standing on the curb. And we stop at the curb, and this trainee's standing there. And we do our thing, and he just drives away. Do we finish shift? Still standing on the curb. You can get in my car.
Yeah.
That was training.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was
That's
there.
crazy.
He was standing on the curb probably 4 or 5 hours, bro.
Hey, well, I'm glad you told that story because I did the same thing. I ran out of that jail and I left my gun, and it was my call. I get to the church and I'm like, oh shoot, the vital piece of information.
I'm missing.
I think we evolved that at least once or twice.
Yeah. So
Happens to everybody. Happens to everybody.
So luckily, I said, Johnny, you got your backup on you? He goes, yeah. He pulls it out. I put it in there. It don't fit, but I look good. I was all Barney Fife that day. I cleared that building with that little 5-shot, dude.
It works.
It works.
It would have worked in the pinch.
It would have worked, man.
With a short gun battle, but it would have worked.
That's not a good feeling.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Because it didn't happen on training. That was after training. But on training, it would have been worse, right? Because it's like you were thinking, oh, shoot.
So Ed tells me, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
I mean, I could have frozen up and said, oh, sir, can I borrow your backup? No, there's a gun right there between you. You didn't give a shit as long as I was thinking about the next move.
We got to improvise, right?
All the time. But running out of a scene or running out of the jail without the gun happens every day. That's why after training, you put it in your trunk.
Yeah.
You just then you know what happens when that happens. No name.
Gotta go back.
You in the trunk of your car, it's always with you instead of putting it in the locker.
Right.
Things you learn.
Tricks of the trade.
They won't let you do that in training unless you're so and so, and then it disappears, and they lock down the jail, and they lock down the station. That's another story.
Some crazy times. I mean,
Dude, do you remember that?
But I remember that day. But
I thought it was you, bro.
No. When I tell you about drinking on duty, dude.
I said, Gary, just fess up now, bro. I know it's you. I know it's you playing that joke.
No, I have vivid memories of all of us on training, like just watching everybody get the cars ready. Everybody's running around like crazy, dude. Getting the cars ready. You got to be in briefing. You got to review the hot sheets, and so you don't know what they're gonna quiz you on.
No,
but
it's
crazy.
but you're gonna get quizzed anyways, and you're probably gonna screw it up. And Ed's favorite term was sterilized. Sterilize my car. You sterilize a car. You sterilize a car. I would get there 2 or 3 hours early just to clean the car.
Dang, dude.
If that car had to be spotless.
Dang.
Spotless. And he made me learn paper logs. I guess it was one of those things. He goes, I'm going to teach this idiot how to do paper logs. Did you do paper log?
Yep.
He made us teach. He taught us paper log.
Wow.
And then I remember it wasn't you. It might have been Johnny. Came back to the station or in dispatch or what do you call it when the radios aren't working?
Self-dispatch.
Self-dispatch.
Yeah.
And the radios, MDTs went down. So everybody's trying to figure out how to do a paper log, and I'm like, shit, I got this shit. I know how to do this. And everybody was asking me, how did you do that? And I had to show everyone how to do a paper log. So he was ahead of it. What if the computers go down? How are you gonna do your log?
Yeah.
It sucked. Paper logs suck. I mean, every minute, you had to allot your minutes.
Yeah. I didn't have to do it too often, but
One day it went out, and you got to do it. No one else knew how to do it.
Yeah.
And again, sucked at the time, but he saved our butts. You ended up being a hero because you're helping everybody go home. Because you can't go home till your log is cleared.
Right.
Remember that shit? Look at the computers now. They're just like, I'm here, I'm there, I did this, I did that. Counting your minutes and trying to figure out where you're going to put your minute for what call because you did in 97 or 98. Oh,
those are
the worst ever.
Did you?
Why am I minus 200? Damn it.
I'm missing 2 minutes. Where is it? And you had to go through your whole night. And you'd be there for hours after work trying to figure out.
And you'd screw up one time and you totally threw everything off and you're just
I got one worse for you, though. Logging in evidence. Oh, dude, that book. That book and trying to figure out how many spaces.
In a specific way. No,
I try to explain this to people. That book was more important than the Bible. Because you would get in so much trouble if you missed a space or a gap or a number.
Yeah.
And you would write it, and then next day you get this note. You screwed up, and you'd have to go fix it. Fixing it was harder than doing it in the first place.
because you made an error because they had to, we got to
You couldn't white out, right?
No,
Or
you
had
couldn't do
you had to
anything.
put
No,
one
you
line
had to put a
across.
special line.
You had initial, like you messed it up.
Oh, because I didn't dot my I. Cross my T.
That book was so ridiculous.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
And then they got the computer ones. And that could have been the way, that should have been the way it was. Why is it so easy just to stick a sticker on it with the same information? But I missed a dot. And you're going to get in so much trouble.
That's crazy.
That stupid book. I hated that. Every time I had evidence, I would be, dreaded that book. You got that, you're counting every line, you're pushing it over. Why?
Didn't
Why?
make sense.
Or standing in the hallway waiting for your reports to get approved. And the watch sergeant just looking at you like, yeah, right. I've been here freaking all night, dude. And you're going to sit there and drink your coffee
and drool on your
certain
paperwork.
Penner asshole was what
Stan Penner. Oh, man.
fucking Stan Penner. Where are you at? Dude. Why?
Deputy Peralta, report to the watch sergeant's office.
Did you get bullied in high school
we
or
go.
what, dude? Why? There's no reason for that shit.
Dang.
He made life miserable.
Really?
I mean, it was like, okay,
You don't remember?
No, I don't think he read too much of my paperwork.
Oh, you never did reports.
But that's true. And when I did it right.
oh, yes.
I didn't have my thesaurus on like you guys. What's another word for good?
When it's a 180, then,
yeah,
it's kind of easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, man.
Freaking,
Mama didn't raise no fool. Avoid and conquer.
nah, he was deferring.
But
on
what
shit.
shift were you guys? I don't
Earlies,
think-
earlies.
Yeah, see, I missed him by then. Yeah.
He was. Nah, dude.
I think I had the most when I was on PMs and I was getting everything read on earlies.
Yeah.
So
No, he was a PM guy, but he would be on earlies.
Yeah.
It just he went out of his way.
Stickler, huh?
No, he went out of his way to just fuck with you.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna be nice. If he just fucked with people.
Really?
he wouldn't make all the corrections and say, "Hey, this is what you need to fix." It would be one at a time. It's like
It was
all right,
like, hey,
fix this.
you forgot something there, and he'd throw it back, and then you'd fix it, and bring it back, and he'd let it sit there for another 40 minutes, and then you go back, and it's in the box. It's not in the box. Can you look at it? And he's like, well, you need to fix that.
That's crazy. I remember this sergeant. I don't
Is
know
he
his
alive?
name. No, he's not.
That's
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we better.
I'm sorry.
Talking about that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
Let's drink to him.
I'm speaking of his memory, not his past, not his memory. I'm sorry. If it's
actually he went to San Dimas for a while and
same.
nicest guy.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
swear to God, nicest guy.
He just
I'm
hated
like,
where he was at.
Was this the same Stan Penner?
dude.
I was like totally different person. I was like,
He
he's
passed
actually
away.
cool.
No,
I thought I heard
It's
that.
two
but I
different
never
people.
remember. Yeah.
No, he was nice on even off training. Just there was a couple of guys, the jailers, and I'm not going to mention them. Just out of the way jerks.
Yeah.
The shift in the job is hard enough,
Yeah.
but you're going to go out of your way to be a jerk.
Yeah.
It just irritated me. So when I got to a point where I was already out there for a while, I would help everybody. I didn't care how long you've been on,
Right.
Because I remembered that's bullshit. Yeah. Haji was an asshole. Went on training.
Jerry.
He used to love to fuck with trainees.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't?
He did. Oh, yeah, he did.
I did a broadcast one time. Perfect, dude. I read it off the sheet. Great. He gets on the radio and he says, "What color were his shoelaces?" And then SRC says, "What were?" Because they repeat. I said, "Shoot, I got to go find the guy, ask the guy, because I can't just make up a color." What color? I don't know. Sir, unknown. What color were his shoes? And
One
then
of those,
finally,
one of
SRC
those.
said, "Drop the patch," because she knew what he was doing. Right?
We're over it.
Yeah, what are you doing, jerk?
Take it up time.
Off
like
training, great guy, fun, cool, laughing. But on training, he made it his. I'm gonna say right now, he got bullied. He had to have been
that.
bullied.
Yeah, he was one of those.
He was just annoying.
He was one of those.
Yeah. Anyways, we could go all day with those guys.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of different characters, man. Some crazy people out there. But a lot of guys were there because they were kicked out of other stations. I mean,
Yeah, like, why is this guy here?
yeah. And then you hear their story. Oh, yeah, you're roll up, and I want to be closer to home, so I'm going to go out there, I get it. But they ended up being good dudes, but you could tell why they were rolled up.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was fun.
You were talking about sergeants. I don't remember the sergeant's name, but they called him Mumbles. And he always had a cigarette, and the
Yeah,
ashes
who
are
was that?
hanging out.
Who was, I remember who was
and he's
that?
reading your paperwork. and the ashes are falling on your paperwork. And then when it got worse is when he started dozing off and the drool landed right on your first sentence. And I'm like, oh, I got to start this over. Like, damn it.
rewrite.
You had to have that little towel ready because you knew that he might drool on your
Trying to
paperwork.
catch his drool.
God, I forgot who it was.
Yeah, I can't
I
remember
know who
his
you're
name,
talking
but-
about though. But Ed was one of those guys. If you had one mistake, you had to start over. You couldn't line out, or if you made one mistake, start over.
Wow.
He was tough.
That's crazy.
But after training, he was a good
Yeah.
dude. Good dude.
And we had to improvise, right? And we knew the sergeants who was easy to pass paper by, right?
Oh,
you got to get it to them before.
All the time.
Or else you're
They're trying
stuck.
to
Get it done quick.
I talk about it in there, sergeant shopping. You go, okay, I'm not giving it to him. I'll be out here all night. But certain guys are one of them had a barbecue shop. What was his name? He owned a barbecue back in, I think it was Compton or South LA. There's some good dudes there. I can't remember his name. I wish I could. He was a nice guy.
Don't remember.
He knew his stuff, but he didn't mess with you. He would tell you. Sometimes he'd fix it for you.
Yeah.
You know, hey, yeah, you just forgot this, and put it in for you.
Nice.
That's a good sergeant.
Yeah.
That's a good sergeant. I have sergeants in here, and I always make fun of them. Like, how do you become a sergeant? How do you discipline? I'm gonna discipline somebody. I'm thinking this isn't shit. I got to write this guy up.
Yeah.
That'd be hard for me.
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons why I didn't promote.
Yeah, same here. I was just like, nope.
It's hard enough being a TO and having to roll up people and discipline or write on them messing up. I remember he had a training one time and he told me, grab her, don't let her go. He goes, grab her, don't let her out of your sight. And he walked away. Like, okay. We're doing entry. And he was basically taking care of something else and he just wanted me not to let her hurt herself, basically. He goes, grab her, don't let her go. Ray used to do the same thing. Adam, would you grab her? Don't grab him. Smack him. No, smack him. But grab him. Just don't let him shoot himself. Well, you and Ray were training at the same time, I think, for a while. Ray.
I think I did, 5 years or something like that with training.
Yeah, you trained a long time.
Is he
just go-
retired? Retired?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's a lieutenant.
Yeah.
He retired. He retired lieutenant.
Oh, retired.
Yeah, I saw him a few times.
Yeah. You run into him, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you had said, I did have Greg Myers as a TO for a little bit. And
I thought you had Cardles.
so I had Wingard. Remember Wingard?
Darren.
And then from there, I went to Myers and then Darren Walker. There.
I worked with
So-
Greg Meyer at the end before we retired.
Hey, so I'm switching over to the new TO, which is from Wingard to Greg Meyer, right? And so they have me on early mornings. I'm like thinking, well, who made this schedule? I don't like early mornings, but I guess I didn't have a say so. So there I go, right?
Good complaint.
So it was winter. It was winter. So he's got the heater cranked up. I don't like the heater, but there I go. No say so, right? So we're driving through Rolling Heights and in the residential neighborhood. And we pass. He goes, see that house on the left, the blue one? I'm like, oh yeah, I see it. He's all right. So he drives past it, makes a U-turn. We park, I don't know, maybe 10 houses down. It was about 2 a.m. And he says, all right, keep an eye on that house. There's a parolee just got out. We want to see if he's capering around. I'm like, cool, yeah. So I'm watching the house. I look at him. He's got his jacket on, the heater, and all of a sudden he's asleep. I'm like, what? I felt like getting the stripes off him and put it on me. Who's the TO here, right? So I'm sitting there watching the house. Next thing I know, he's waking me up. He's like, hey, you fell asleep. Oh, no, I was just thinking real hard about something. My ops plan. I'm like, dang, that's not good being a trainee and being woken up by your TO. Yeah.
And you still made it.
And nothing happened, right? It's like,
Yeah, who's going to tell? You telling him, he tells you.
yeah, I was like, he was just he started laughing at me because, like, well, you have it like 110 degrees in here with a heater on. And,
I was comfy.
That was Ed's trick. He would the rule is windows down when you're driving around, right?
yeah.
Winter, you're freezing your butt off. It's so cold, right? Especially up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is this guy always not cold? I mean, he must be warm. I'm freezing. Because you had to wear what he wore. And he would wear short sleeves, no jacket. He never wore a jacket. You had to wear your teal. That's the way I was trained. You don't come in with your parka on.
Yeah.
Your teal's wearing short sleeves. You wear short sleeves.
All right.
This is the way it was. So how the fuck does he do it? And then I went, after training, I asked him. He goes, he would stick the vent on this hand, and that's why he drove with his hand on the stick shift.
We had long sleeves.
Yeah,
So,
and it would go when I was in long sleeves. I'm sorry, and would go up a sleeve. It's still cold with long sleeve, and it would warm him up like a heater.
Really?
So he would drive with his hand like this, and on the other side, you're just freezing your butt off. And I think he turned our vents off. But I had thermals on. I had the freaking compression short. I had the big wool socks on. It got cold up there, dude. And he would never wear a jacket ever. You had a parka on. I saw you had your freaking furry collar on.
I go with the elements.
But he would mess with us in that kind of way.
yeah.
He was that way. He was old school, totally old school. But it turned out pretty good. The first day I rode with him, he did like the movie Platoon. You know, when you first go to patrol, you have everybody was getting those stupid plastic boxes with all their reports, and they're getting their war bag with all this stuff in it. I mean, all this they tell you to get so much shit. Yeah. You're gonna need this because you don't know if you're in the field, you're gonna need this one report. It's like little old lady fell off her chair or something. There's a form for everything, right?
Bicycle theft report.
Yeah, but you have them and you had them filed because you had the little labels because you thought this is what you're supposed. You were told to do that.
Yeah.
The first day I rode with Ed, he goes, get your shit, and I put it on the hood of the car, and he just dumped it all my shit out.
Oh.
It's like, you ever see the movie Platoon? He goes, shit can this, shit can that. Shit. He made me carry like four reports in the sun visor, and everything else went in the trunk. But all the file cabinet and all that, get rid of that shit. You can get it when you go to the station. You can get some more reports. You don't need to carry that big file cabinet with you.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff, like all the little first aid shit, get rid of that. Get rid of that. He cleaned it out, and he made you carry just like your 49 and your 180, something quick. But you weren't allowed to write when you were driving, because I know some TOs were like, hurry up and write that report while you're driving.
Yeah.
I would get sick.
I would too.
I would get sick because he's purposely doing this because you're writing.
Yeah.
And then he's going to do I've been shot. Now I got to run down and try to find a street sign. These games were hilarious.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
They were hilarious. You did the trick where every time the car turned, you try to catch that sign. Like, what sign was that?
Yeah.
What sign was that? What street is this? But I want you to write that 49 when you had other TOs.
Yeah.
On off days. I can't write and think and not barf. It's horrible, man. These are the things you did. That's why I said at the beginning of this, training sucked.
Yeah.
Training is the worst thing. They made it on purpose, I guess.
Yeah.
The horrible. No, it's still a horrible thing. I don't wish that on my worst enemies, man.
Especially in the summer.
Oh my God.
That was the worst. Going out in the summer. I mean, we went out, I think, July 1st or something.
So hot.
Or end of June. Yeah, it was like, oh, man.
We got the back end of actually the beginning of summer, and we got winter too, because I remember freezing with Ed. But you don't get to complain. You don't get to say, can I call a timeout?
I mean, it was a lousy day, especially if you were getting slammed and, trainee, do this, that. But the best thing was getting in that locker room and taking off that T-shirt. Like, how could be that the best part of my day? Taking off my T-shirt.
Melt off you.
Yeah.
Just unstrapping the vest.
Like steam, huh?
Oh my God.
This is the highlight of my day.
The little things, brother. The little things work out. No.
Crazy when you look back on that.
I can't believe we did it, but we did.
We did.
And I remember just being on training, just hating life. And then on patrol, it was fun. We went to cops team together. I had fun. That was fun because no calls.
No calls.
We had a crazy group there too, man.
Yeah.
Some weirdos on that crew. But we had a good time.
Yeah.
Then you took off to YL. And then Javier, you went to start training. I mean, you were training for a long time.
So it was like I did the cops team first. So that was the first, because we were the first cops team that started.
Yeah.
We grabbed 2 trainees that had just gotten off, and myself and Amador, and they said, "Okay, you guys are on the team." I'm like, "What?" So of course, we're like, "We get everything." All right, here we go.
Was Greg Myers on that team with you when it started? Yeah, because that's why they bumped me to somebody else, because he made the cops team.
Yeah.
So I was going to finish with him, and then that's how that ended up.
Yeah.
I think it was Greg, Danny Danny Duran.
Danny Duran.
Yeah.
The Mad Hatter.
Oh yeah.
Danny Duran no-likes me.
Yeah?
I think I made him mad. I didn't send him a birthday card or some shit. I didn't send him a drink. I saw him at a baseball game a while back, him and G. And it was fine, but I must have made him mad because he doesn't pick up no calls anymore, man.
Yeah. We'll have to get him in here. I mean, eventually.
He's banned. No, I'd love to get Danny and
G.
And G, hopefully when things are better.
Yeah.
I would love to get G in because, he's gone through a rough time.
Yeah.
But if he can come in, I would love to have those two. They'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to turn down the mics.
Dude, you can't say that.
No, repeat that.
Statute of limitations is not up on that one.
That's a lot. I was thinking about this last night when I was thinking about today. I was thinking, do I have to call these guys and say like, hey, man, we did some shit. We had a lot of fun, but we had a good time. Nothing illegal or anything, but we had fun. We had a lot of fun out there. We made it fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of the department. It was because of the guys.
Yeah,
We had a great group of guys, and you wouldn't think you name the names because they're calm people. Like Johnny Becker is the quietest guy, calmest guy you ever meet. But you get him in a room with us, it's funny as hell.
Oh, yeah. He cracks me up, that guy.
You still talk to him, right?
Oh, yeah. He just texted me a couple of weeks ago. He wants to get some of the guys together for lunch and stuff.
Sit him here.
Yeah, we got to get. I'll let you guys know. Bernhard, he wants to get Ellen East, Paulie together.
Paulie, oh my God.
Paulie, he's another quiet one, but when you get him alone, man, he's hilarious.
One liner. I had Dan Salmon here. He's the most quiet guy you ever get, but he's freaking funny, man.
I mean, you hit the nail on the head because it was so fun working with these guys that had your back, and then it was even better to get off work and go talk about things. We didn't talk about calls too much.
No.
We'd laugh at some of the calls and make fun of things,
fun of stuff.
But we, just talk nonsense. We just talk nonsense, and that's what kept us going.
But you remember what was out there? There was a lot of guys that didn't even talk, didn't even socialize, didn't even laugh. They were very, very serious people out there.
Yeah.
We formed a group of guys that were just kind of like-minded.
Yeah.
And we had a good time.
Yeah.
But the guys that were straight guys, I guess, like the straight guy, they were cool on calls, but we didn't hang out with them.
Yeah.
We never talked to them again. Yeah. But you know their name.
Yeah.
You know their names. We all know their names. Yeah. Danny Duran and G, they're boys, man. They're my boys. I love to hang out with those guys. They would have a good time. We know everything about each other. That's why I think it's so cool.
Just go to the roundup. You know where to find.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, roundup right here. I wish all the older guys would come in here. I get a lot of calls, but it's a lot of people moved out of state.
Oh yeah,
a lot. But I have a bunch of friends saying, our deputies saying, I come in to see my brother. I'm going to call you. I come in to see my mom because they fly in.
Yeah.
Once in a while. Yeah, they still have connections here.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm like, shit, we'll open it up for you.
Yeah.
We'll open it up for you. Nice. There's certain people like, I don't know if you know Cariaga. I wanted to get Sean in here. He's just one of those guys that's always in the middle of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Sean.
He was in my academy.
Yeah.
So every time I tell one of the guys from the academy, I'm going to get Sean to go, oh my God, you're going to need like 5 hours. So there's certain people that would be better suited for this room. I think everybody kind of worries about what they're going to say.
Yeah.
But right now you don't figure. You're just talking.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of them. I was just like, I'm like, we're just gonna talk.
I said it's not rocket science.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
So I want to do another one at night. We'll start our shit early, and then we'll sit down.
Yeah.
And then I think it'll be more fun.
Yeah.
And then if we can get your brother, I think your brother would be great.
Yeah, I think you'd have a good time.
Not shy. I don't know what his problem is.
He's not shy.
We'll talk about golfing. Tell him we'll talk about golfing.
No, I guarantee you, with his 2 daughters, he's busy. Like, I hardly see him, and we're neighbors. But it'd be nice to get him in here, and some of the other guys, as well.
I think as this goes on, I'm not going to change it. It's just going to be guys coming in and talking. Yeah. It's not going to change into anything else.
Yeah.
The more people come in here and they repeat, like I did, I already done repeats. Guys, I want to come back. I'll come back. I haven't put them out yet.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you sat here once, you can't come back.
Yeah.
It'll be cool because next time, hopefully, you remember stuff you haven't talked about.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's been doing. Oh man, I should have said this. I should have said that. You're figuring out what you can get away with. Right now, everybody's contemplating what can I get away with? No,
But when you're retired, it's like, what are you worried about, right? Like, what
you'd
the
be
hell are they going to do to
surprised,
me?
dude. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what people were scared of. Because we went through 30-something years of you can't do this, you can't do that. You're going to get in trouble for anything. And now you're retired, but you still have it in your. It's training, dude.
Yeah.
It's just how many in-service trainings you go here? This is how you're going to screw it up. Or you hear the story of some policy come out of somebody screwed it up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to repeat. I don't want to be that guy. You know, how does it feel to be that guy, Gary?
Yeah, I'll tell you a story. No, I'm reflecting back to the academy, right? Like, did you guys have any military background before the academy or anything like that? I didn't either. So it's the first day. We're all in our suits, and we go into the gym, and they tell us, okay, line up, rows, how many rows, whatever. So I end up at the first row, then 10 more rows down, and I'm at the end in the corner, right? So they're like, we're going to teach you some marching moves. I'm like, okay. Gomer Pyle, here we are. So I'm standing there in my suit. And then there's like, they had somebody come up. Anybody in the military? So one guy raises his hand. All right, show him left face, right face. So we're doing all that stuff. All right, we're going to do it as a group. So we're going face. The DI, right? Left face, right face. We're going back and forth. He goes, left face. Then all of a sudden it gets quiet. And he's like, oh my God, somebody doesn't know their left from the right. I'm like, oh, somebody fucked up, right? So I'm like, I'm just standing there first day, all scared. I'm looking straight ahead. All of a sudden he appears right in front of me. I'm like, oh shit. What are you doing? Sir, nothing, sir. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm marching. I'm fucking Gomer Pyle right here. Private first class. Then he goes, look around. And I look, everybody's facing that way. I'm like, oh, we're not off to a good start here.
Dude.
So he goes, why are you facing that way? Sir, I thought you said left face. He said, what? I can't speak? I don't speak clearly? I want to say, no, you really don't. But I'm like, sir, no, yes, you speak fine, sir. Like, what? I don't know what to say. It's just like, can I call my mom?
You don't have peripheral vision, bro? You don't see right and left?
No, I'm just looking straight, dude.
You had tunnel vision apparently on that one.
I'm not looking around. I'm just like,
I could do this and see what's happening next to me, dude. Because you might be late, but you're not all the way turned around.
Yeah, dude. I'm all proud. I'm stiff. I'm at attention, dude. I'm like,
you guys are all wrong. I got this right.
I'm right. They're wrong.
That's what I wanted to say, right? Like, everybody's facing the wrong way, sir.
You screwed up. It's on you.
Yeah, that's one of my first experiences. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's probably a lot of things. So the staff instructors were hilarious.
They're hilarious. They just wanted to mess with you.
They do.
You know,
they're funny.
We were doing PT. We're out in the field there. We were at the old Whittier Academy. Is that where you guys right?
Stars.
We're on that field over there, a football field, and you have your sweats. They tell you to ground them whenever it was a hot day. After we're all done, pick up your stuff. Let's go. So I have my water bottle. Everybody had to have a water bottle. And I had my sweats wrapped, and I'm starting to go in formation, and the water bottle shoots out in between my sweats. I'm like, no! It's like slow motion, right? So I didn't break a step because we were already moving. So I just reached out, pick it up. Vargas! Damn it. I want a 2-page paper by tomorrow on how to maintain your safety equipment. Dude, I never wrote so big in my life. 2 pages. What am I going to write, right? So I'm writing nonsense, right? The next day, I go turn it in. Sir, here's my paperwork, sir. Right in the trash can. I'm like, oh, my God.
Right in the trash. Don't even read it.
Like, I'm thinking I'm going to get in some fights here because it took me 3 hours to write that nonsense.
Oh, it's a work of art.
You should have seen the penmanship was outstanding. Nothing. You didn't even read it, dude. It's just
So I got a story similar to that one.
Jesus.
And I just relived it because it was
What?
my brother's son Daniel. He just graduated and had their graduation this last Friday or Thursday. So family was there. I took him around, showed him everything. Okay, I'm like, all right, this is the scene of what happened. So I'm explaining them to them. I told them before, but in the academy, I think it was getting closer to the end and coming out from the locker room. I'm late. So, you're supposed to have a partner back there. I don't have a partner. There's nobody left in the locker room. So I'm like, I got to haul ass to the classroom. So I'm booking it. I'm like, okay, anybody out there? Nope. run. I just start running.
Yeah, of course.
And just as you're getting in front of the DI's office, as I'm running, my hand hits my holster. All I see is my gun flying midair. So we had the 38s back then. And it's just turning, and it just hits the pavement and slides right in front of the DI's office. And I'm just like,
are you kidding me?
I'm just seeing like everything just kind of like blacking out. I'm like, I'm so screwed. I'm done. And I'm like, keep on running, grab it, pick it up off the ground, put it in my holster, and run into the classroom.
Act like it never happened.
I'm just like, sit at my desk. And I was like, okay, nobody's going to see it. I'm like, hopefully nobody saw that. I'm waiting for the DIs to come into the room. Peralta! I was like,
oh, yeah. You're class sergeant, dude.
oh, yeah. Luckily, apparently they weren't in there or they didn't see it or hear it and got away with it.
You got lucky.
So it's like the next break, I look at my gun and it's just scraped all. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this? I'm like, please, I hope we don't have inspection or anything. I was like, because now I'm going to be really screwed.
He's got his little marker.
He's got notches, dude. Trained killer. He's got notches in his gun already.
You already working?
Dude, that whole night I was with steel wool. Just, I got to get this on.
Buffing it out. No, but I mean, you're shooting a brick, huh?
Oh, you're dying.
Dude,
you're dying.
Oh,
you think you're done, dude. You think I'm done.
I was just
It's
like,
over.
oh, this is gonna be bad.
Do you remember Ornelas?
Yeah.
He was the ramrod, I believe, for the other class, not my class. But he would look for you as a trainee and just pick you guys out. This trainee was walking out. Remember, you had to keep your gun hand clean.
Yeah.
No, nothing in your gun hand. Nothing in your gun hand. So you got all this shit in your left arm. You try to run through. You got your backpack and all your crap. Some kid comes out of the ODR with the restaurant. I think it was Star Restaurant back then.
Yeah.
With the banana. The banana is his gun hand, basically. Or now let's get some, starts yelling at him, that's your gun hand and blah, blah, blah. Give me your gun. Gives him the gun and makes him put the banana. Sends him back to class. It's not his class. He's not in his class. So he makes him go back to his class with that banana and explain to his DIs how he freaking had a banana. He was funny. He was actually funny.
That's funny. Yeah, they loved to mess with you back then. But I got one more academy story. We're up at the range, the shooting range up at Pitches, and we're on the line. We're only 3 yards away. No bullets. We're dry firing. Okay. So there I am at the end of the line. I always get at the end of the line. I don't know why, but I'm at the end.
You're hiding.
And then all 120 are down that way, right? And so I'm looking around and I don't see anybody. And they're like, all right, draw. Boom. Draw. We did it like 10 times. I'm like, freaking, I know how to draw.
I got this.
Yeah.
I can see him doing this shit.
They're like, draw. I go draw like this. Holster. I went, Vargas. Oh my God. I was like, and I looked too. You're right. My peripheral wasn't good back then. Because I swear I looked, Vargas, this ain't the Wild Wild West. I'm like, oh, shoot. I just saw an episode of Gunsmoke, the night before. I was like, there's all Matt Dillon. Yeah, I spun it. Oh, man. But luckily, because I thought, when I get back to Whittier, then I'm going to hear something. Yeah. Never heard anything. It was a female range master. I don't know her name, but
the DIs were cool at the range. They were different. They were different than the academy.
Yeah,
they
I thought it was
a lot more low key. You thought you were done. You
got to spice it up.
Terrence Smith? You see the one that he was on it? He was here.
I saw the episode.
Yeah. Well, Terrence was my buddy in the academy. We were in the academy, so we were at range. And you know how you go to, what's that, Hogan's Alley, where they had all the facades? Mm-hmm. Like the top of the hill, like a fake bar.
Right.
Remember, it was like, you couldn't shoot there, though. It was just rundown crap.
Right.
Our instructor, he's showing us something. And he grabs a gun from somebody. I don't remember how he gets a gun. And me and Terrence are standing next to each other. And next to us is this big piece of plywood with a piece of carpet and a circle. And a target painted in spray paint. So it's a piece of carpet with a spray painted target. Yeah. And it's leaning against the wall like somebody just discarded it there. So we're just watching him show us. He slides a slide back to the safe. Starts showing it on the gun. And I'm looking, I'm going, that looks like brass in this pipe, right? And he must know it's there.
Yeah.
So he's showing us the gun. He's doing this, manipulating the gun. And I keep seeing the brass. And he keeps looking at that carpet. And I get Terrence and I go, back up. and we back up like a foot. He goes, what's wrong? I go, back up. And he drops the slide and boom, shoots that piece of carpet just laying against the wall. But this is the best part. He tries to play like he meant to do it. Yeah. Behind the plywood and the piece of carpet is cinder block. So there's no way that's on purpose, dude. It's literally 3 feet from our heads.
Right.
He goes, yeah, boom. And you see his face like, and he goes, yeah, and this is how you do this. And he tries to play it off, right? Like you've seen the people do in the movies, right? He's like just clearing it, and he just stopped. He goes, sorry, guys. He can't keep it in. Like, I just fucked up. And Terrence and I were like, holy shit. Because all that cinder block just everywhere. It didn't get us, but you could see it exploding. Yeah. And we're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And Terrence is looking at me like, yeah, I saved your life, asshole. You were in front of that door. He probably doesn't remember it. But then the range guy says, if anybody wants to report that, I have no problem with it. You guys can go tell your DIs. I messed up. I should have cleared the gun. That's why you cleared the gun. He was trying to make it, he fessed up. He threw himself on the sword. Yeah. And everybody's like, saw what, sir? And he goes, all right, let's go.
Meanwhile, you have shrapnel.
bleeding on your bleeding,
like cinder block.
like I was shaving with a bad razor. This is a true story, and I should have told Terrence when he was here. I just remember right now when you're talking about the range. The stuff that happened, though. This is shit that happened all the time. Yeah. Some girl almost killed us with her shotgun. We do shotgun training, but she spins around
all
and
the time,
she shoots it right in front of us into the grass. So the grass flew all over us. She spun around and boom. Because the triggers they're crazy. The Ithaca was very easy to shoot. Oh yeah. The Benelli is way easier to shoot than that, but. She almost killed us. She almost killed us in the range.
Yeah, every class, right? Because I remember that too. I mean, there's always somebody spinning around. How do you do that? Everybody's right. Duck for cover. Dude, incoming.
Ducking. Yeah. I remember being like, whoa. I remember being at the top range. The one that when he went to the Emporium, it was on the hill to the right.
Yes.
And you could hear the bees. Like, dude, it's like, where the hell is that coming from? Somebody's shooting from the lower range up towards the top range, because you know what it sounds like when a bullet's close enough to sound like a bee. Yeah. It's close.
It's a buzz.
And then the range instructor gets on the phone like, "What are you assholes doing down here? Trying to take out these guys?" He's telling us all to get behind this like little berm, but we're shooting and you can hear. What the? I know those ain't bees; those are bullets.
Where's the hive?
It's a very distinctive sound. You've heard it, right? You shouldn't be hearing it.
Yeah. That was a little too close.
That was a little too close. Yeah, there's a lot of good stories. I was trying to tell a story the other day about how I always thought when especially got to my units, I thought, oh, you're a badass. You're a detective. You're this and that. Oh, shoot, I'm the best there is. And then I went to the court one time. I was going to be an expert in a murder trial, a gang expert for a murder trial at Norwalk. So the homicide guy is sitting at the table, and I'm sitting next to him because I'm about to testify. That dipshit up there is a gangster, so we're going to get him the enhancement for the murder. And they're doing voir dire with everybody in the box. And I got my suit on. I'm thinking I'm hot shit. I ain't shit, dude. I'm a dumbass. And he asked this one lady in the box. They ask everybody, do you have anybody? Do you know anybody in the panel? Do you know anybody that's a lawyer? Or they do know the defendant? And you're supposed to raise your hand. Yeah, I know the attorney. I know the suspect. I know the judge. You're supposed to say if you know someone that's party to the trial. And this lady raises her hand. I don't look at the jury, but I could see her raising her hand because I have fucking peripheral vision.
Sure you do.
Someday I'll show you how to use it. Here's how I slap you on the side of the head.
I don't need it now.
You'll know. Damn, that's your hand. Yeah, that's it. And I see her raise her hand, and I'm just sitting quiet. She goes, "Yes, I wanted to tell you. Who do you know?" He goes, "I wanted to let you know I know the detective." I'm like, "Shit, I'm the only freaking detective besides the homicide guy. Maybe it's Sean McCarthy." And she goes, "No, the Detective Cordova. I know him." I'm like, "Oh shit!" It's like an older lady, and I'm kind of looking, and then she goes, "Can you tell me?" How you know her? He goes, better yet, come on up. So he takes her up to the sidebar. So she goes up to the sidebar and they're whispering and the judge is looking at me like, Like, what the hell? And everybody's kind of like smirking and laughing.
Yeah.
And she goes back to the box. And he says, well, we just, then he has to say it to the court, right? Because he's got to tell everybody it's not a sidebar anymore. So he says, oh, you're now dismissed. It seems our juror knows the detective. She used to babysit him. And I'm like, what? And I look right away. And I look over.
Grandma.
Abuela. I said, what the hell? And she goes, and she said her name. And I don't want to say her name. She says her name. And I go, oh my God, I forgot. And I wanted to go give her a hug. Like, I haven't seen you in 40 years. How have you been? She changed my diapers.
Yeah.
She said she used to be my babysitter when I was little.
That's funny.
Dude, it was the craziest story. And I went home and I told my mom because that was her friend growing up.
Yeah.
She goes, no way. Yeah, she remembered me. It's
funny.
freaking nuts. Now we're Facebook friends.
She's like, thanks for getting me out of the jury trial.
See, I don't know you, but I know you got what you wanted to get out.
I spanked his ass before, Judge.
I know what it looks like. It's just a small world.
That's
Shit, dude.
funny. Yeah,
the funniest
that's
stuff.
crazy.
That dude, just stupid stories like that.
That's crazy.
Were you with me on the one where the guy cut off his own fingers? I could have swore. I was trying to think, what was I on?
No, I don't think it was.
Where he said, I'm going to fix the lawnmower. He flipped over the lawnmower, just stuck his hand on the lawnmower and chopped off 4 fingers. You were there.
No, I don't
Come
remember.
on.
No, I don't remember that. I would have remembered that one for sure.
I said, dude, you didn't want to turn it off? There's a reason why I don't never let my sons mow the damn lawn till they're like 25. He
After that, right?
it's on, and he stuck his fingers. I said, Gary was with me on that one. I know Gary was with me on that
What
one.
city was that in?
It was in Rolling Heights.
No, I don't remember that.
And he stuck them and chopped them all off. We were looking for him. We were looking for him.
First fingers?
Yes.
Shot everywhere.
No, we found him. They were going to reattach him.
Put him on ice.
No, I don't remember.
I was trying to remember the ones that I was on with you.
Yeah.
Or the guy who got shot in the head and blood brain matter was squirting out of his head. You weren't on that one either?
I don't think I was on
Dude, do you ever work?
Rarely.
We're in the same shift.
Well, I had the lady who her ex-husband shot her in the head in Diamond Bar, put the pillow over and boom.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that one. And
Did you have the one with the lady who smothered the kids and she killed her husband with the samurai sword?
oh, I remember that. I don't think I was there, but I remember
went to that one. But I was at OSS when I went to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
in
that was
Rolling
off
Heights, Rolling Heights.
by the church, somewhere by the church right there. Or by Batson on the right side in those apartments. Yeah, I remember.
She pillowed her kids, and he had he had these prized swords, katanas, and you remember that?
Those crazy
You remember
people,
that?
man.
I mean,
In the Heights?
it sounds familiar, but
I remember a lot of stuff in the Heights. I remember going to houses where 2-year-olds watching a 3-year-old. Do you remember that? Dude, in the Heights and Diamond Bar and stuff like that? Oh, we call the neighbor if something happens. There was a lot of that stuff, man. Like,
it was always 1850 Batson.
yeah.
Yeah. And it was always,
Domingo just called out 1850.
it was always 1850. And then PPL was back there.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah,
remember
yeah.
those little runs?
Yeah.
PPL?
PPL.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. Come on. Then I go to OSS. I'm in Compton going, "Shh, PPL.
Yeah, no.
PPL. All those guys, dude.
Yeah.
They were all just such wannabes.
Yeah.
It was so many. They're such not real gangs. And I ended up having to go back because you guys got rid of your OSS team. Well, not you guys, but they disbanded over there. And we had to go from industry over there.
Yeah.
So now I'm back in all those other apartments from cops. Remember all the cops teams? We were messing with all those apartments.
Yeah.
I've been standing on the same quad and the same. When am I going to get out of here?
That's crazy.
It keeps drawing me back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, you guys had a good
That's
time.
crazy.
Good years.
No complaints.
Good to be
man.
retired.
Absolutely.
Looking towards the next chapter of your lives.
Yeah.
You got anything going on?
You know, between helping my parents out,
Yeah.
they're elderly and they get their medical issues. I'm happy to be able to do that. You know,
course.
my siblings still work and everything, so I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
And then I play golf, and I'm involved with my nieces, my Daniel's daughters. You know? So it keeps
got
me busy.
daughters.
Keeps me busy. Yeah, you
Daniel
got two daughters.
Daniel got daughters.
Yeah, yeah, they're like.
I'm going to say it.
You know what's coming.
That's penance, bro. Daniel, I love you, but
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah,
Bandits.
they give him a run. They give him a workout, man. That's for sure.
He's a great man. Great man. He's a family man.
Family man.
So you take care of the daughters, or you drive them around?
Well, since they were little, because Daniel and I live 2 streets apart. So literally by car, it's about 45 seconds from my driveway to his. That's how two residential streets.
How come you don't walk?
Well, that's called exercise.
You drive. You just told me you drive 45 feet away, bro.
Yeah. Let me finish my sentence. To take him to school, what am I going to carry on my back? Piggyback? What am I, a mule? Come on, donkey. So, since they were little, they attended the elementary school, which is 3 doors down from my house.
Still no walking.
No, come on.
You're killing yourself, man.
Well, I had to drive for that, but
this is all you doing it to yourself.
But no, that was just kind of babysitting duties. But then junior high came, I had to drive them, certain
You're
days.
Involved.
And
You're involved. That's cool.
Yeah. My older niece, she's at the University of Arizona now in a nursing program, so she's doing well over there. And then my youngest one, she's a freshman in high school, so
nice.
I take her a couple of days to school.
So you do the driving and picking up and kind of hanging out and
just
going
dropping off
stuff.
whatever they need. They're both at
and your
work.
parents, of course.
Yeah,
so
my
you're busy.
parents. So yeah, it keeps me busy. And then when you got a house, there's always something to do, man.
No, but I see there's a lot of time in all that you just told me where it's just like go at them. But it ain't freaking there, dude. You don't fill that void.
Remember that VIP list,
No,
kid.
dude.
You're working your way up there because this whiskey's good.
That's the best.
So you're gaining ground quick, dude.
Yeah.
But no. So I keep busy that way, and I'm just enjoying it. Like I'm sure you guys, I when I retired, I was set to retire July of 2020. So I filled out my paperwork in 2019, not knowing that COVID was coming.
Yeah.
And then everything got shut down. Then I retired
changed,
5 months later. So for me, it was weird because I retired and it was like there was nobody around, right? It was just
no party, bro.
No party, nothing, And so it was kind of weird. But
his little hat, little horn, all by himself in his house.
yeah. Yay, me.
No, we were all the same time. COVID kind of changed all of our plans.
Yeah.
But it changed all of my plans.
But the weirdest thing was to get used to not getting up to go to work and then also getting a paycheck every month for not doing anything. I was like, well, this is pretty good. How come I didn't do this sooner, man?
We had that conversation here. That's your money. So it's not free money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's money you put in there.
Exactly.
So I've had guys in there saying, yeah, let's get all this money. Oh, that's your money.
Yeah.
I put in thousands and thousands of dollars into that thing. So did you.
Oh, I'm happy to get it. And I
want
look
more.
in the mirror. Yeah. And I say,
you're a little short.
Earned it. You've earned it. 30 years. I mean, I did 30 exactly.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. Every month we put in, because we don't get Social Security, we have to put in our retirement.
Right.
But it's good living.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No
And you live in a
complaints.
nice neighborhood.
No complaints, yeah.
But I don't like excuses. We got to hang out more.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I can get Javi. You're kind of difficult. I can talk to Javi because me and Javi talk.
I still like the U.S. Postal Service, so write me a letter. I want to see your penmanship.
Snail mail, bro. No,
I swear, Penner's not around to dig you.
Are you still getting a hard check?
No, they made me do that direct deposit, dude.
Finally?
But I still write out my bills with checks, dude. Don't you guys do that? Or you guys go online and do that all that fancy stuff? I just turned 60, so it is what it is. I'm set in my ways.
That's just not even nothing, bro. That's wrong. That's something shouldn't be going on
easy,
at all.
dude.
You're writing checks.
Well, you got to know how to write first, kids. I'll help you. I have a class every Thursday.
Just like you got to be able to look left and right.
Or walk three feet from your house to the next house.
Javi, we're cutting you off. Your coffee was too strong for you, obviously. So I got a Javi story here. So it's actually a Peralta story, the Peralta brothers, right? So we're I'm still in jail. Javi's the OG guy because his brother Sergio and I were in the academy together.
Oh, really?
So I met Javi through his brother Sergio, right? So we're going out. Hey, we're going to go out. So I meet these guys at their house. I don't know where they were living at the time, but they take me to this place called Chillers, right? Why are you laughing already, bro?
I already know.
So I don't know what this place is, Chillers, right? But I walk in and all these slushy machines on the wall, right? I'm like, oh, delicious. So I ordered a slush. I don't know, it was a hurricane. I don't know, it was something, I'm like, hey, this slushy's pretty good, right? So man, 3 slushies later, I'm like, whoa! I came outside, I hit the air. I just remember walking along the beach. And I didn't have a honey with me
He
either.
wasn't at the beach.
No, I was at the beach, but so then they're driving. So then we go to their house. Next thing I know, I wake up. It's the morning. I'm in the middle of the living room, just laying there, freezing my ass off. And I'm like, what the hell? Then I see the Peralta brothers come out of the room in their PJs and robes and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I take a look at myself while I'm lying there, and I have this it looked like a baby's bib, they gave me for a blanket,
I'm surprised they weren't naked.
Thank God they didn't disrobe me, man.
How do you know?
It was one of those airline blankets.
Yeah. When I read it,
Those airline blankets.
it was like TWA, dude. That airline was out of business forever.
And the drink he was drinking was called a suicide.
That's suicide. There you go. See, he remembered. So I think these Peralta brothers set me up.
I can tell you were trying to keep up with him.
Well, nobody can do that.
I tried, and it doesn't work.
And he was trying to take himself out.
Because that's what happens when you try to take on Javi.
You know what? I was thinking to myself, this is bullshit, right? Like, I thought I was going to get turned down service and a nice mint on my pillow. No, I was in the middle of the living room floor with the airline blanket, dude. That was, oh, man.
Did you even get a pillow? I don't even think you had a pillow.
No pillow, dude. That's why I have a bad neck to this day.
I'm surprised you weren't wearing a onesie, bro.
I would have been warmer.
I had a little bib on.
I would have taken
it.
Hey, we could have left you in the car.
This is the hospitality I get from Javi and his brother, man.
Javi's known for it because he dropped me. He dropped me, dude. I woke up. I had no idea how I got home, and it was Javi. Javi took care of me, but he took my car. I explained him to do. How did I get? I had no idea how I got home. I had to go look out the window to see that my car wasn't there.
Yeah.
I had to call Javi, dude, do you have my car? He goes, yeah, bro. I took care of it. Javi's good for not leaving you behind.
Yeah. He's good. He doesn't pamper you, but he makes sure you're safe.
He ain't going to give you a big blanket, but he's going to make sure you make home.
You had a roof over your head.
Like they didn't have one blanket. I get some chicken.
No, they had wool blankets, but you ain't getting them because it's you. I know what they did, especially it's your brother.
So he'd already thrown up at that point. So I was like,
You're
he's
throwing
not
up on
going
my
to be
good
decorating
Don't touch him.
some other blankets and stuff. No.
Sterilize him. No wonder you guys get so good at sterilizing.
The rule is don't try to compete with Hog.
No, you
don't
can't.
try to. We've agreed on this before.
Yeah.
Don't say I'm going to have one and he's going to have one. It's got to be like a 4-to-1 ratio, and he might survive. Because I've tried to go 1-to-1 and not to challenge you. It's like, hey, Hog. And I don't remember the next day, bro. I'm like blind, and he's walking around just laughing.
Yeah. That's all I remember. Him laughing.
I said he's got a hollow leg or 2 hollow legs, dude. Put me to shame. And I thought I had because my dad gave me this. I can drink to a drop.
Yeah.
It usually takes a long time. Him killed me. He embarrassed me. I didn't even try. I gave up that day.
Well, I don't know if, the good memories were the Baker to Vegas days, but when they had it at the Rio, everybody referred to the bar as Javi's bar because you went and showered, came back, he was there. You went and ate, came back. You went and gambled, came back, he was there in the same freaking place.
In his sweats.
Yeah, you're gonna do it right, comfortable, right? Yeah.
Oh man, but Javi's bar,
right across from the big
Masquerade bar.
Dance.
Yeah, it's called Masquerade bar.
I couldn't. I got there and they wouldn't let me check in, so I rolled up in my sweats. And I was like, guess this is how we're going.
But I remember
parked it right there.
You'd go to the bar and we would just sit there just drinking the whole damn night.
Yeah.
And Avi'd be like, I'll be back. Come back. And he's right there again. We had so much fun.
They didn't move. But that's the vivid memory I have. Those are great times. The 3 of us, and there was other people there. We were partying at that bar with Tom. Like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? So we're sitting there pounding. And I remember getting my buzz on, and I think we're all feeling pretty good. And I remember looking up, and then it was like cloudy, but just a bright thing, Wheel of Fortune, right? And I turned to you and I said, it's time, bro.
It's time.
Go. So we go there.
Every time.
We put in
$5.
I don't know how much we put in, maybe $20-$40, and we hit. And I was like trying to calculate, but I'm all fucked up, dude. I'm like,
because you need your ID, so he had to run to his room.
Yeah, because I don't know at that time, but now it's $1,199 or less.
Yeah.
You don't need to fill out a tax form.
Yeah.
But we need to fill out a tax form.
Because we were winning.
That's right, kid. So we hit a jackpot on the line, right? So she comes over and she's like, I need your ID. We look at each other. we're both like, fuck. So I look at him, I'm like, well, I think I'm in better shape than him. I'm in alcoholic wise, right? So there I go. It was like the longest run to my room ever, dude. It was like slow.
Yeah, you're taking money though, so you're running fast.
But I'm running.
Am I going to the right tower?
Yeah, I don't want him to sign and take off with my check, dude.
I don't know that guy.
I run all the way to the room, come back down, get my ID, fill out the thing, and then we cashed in. I mean,
We did like 3 times though.
We had some. We would remember the group play.
Yeah, we would all put in $20 and play the $5 slot. We'd win $3-4 grand and split it.
We did.
And it was just a thing. But you would say it's time, and we never lost.
No. We always came back ahead.
We didn't want to ruin it though. We would just do it once in a while. But it was fun.
But I always will remember that trip, that time, because I looked at you and I said, "Let's go." And you're like, "I'm going."
You're good luck.
And I don't think it was just the two of us. I don't even know if Hav left his chair, but I think it was the two of us. we were cashing out our
Everybody was
hundreds
mad because they wanted to know where the machine was, and we wouldn't tell them. Like, I'm not telling you where the machine's at.
I'll tell him, but it was just
I remember being at that bar with Javier and sitting there going,
Javi's behind me.
I gotta fucking run. And they gave me like 18 every year, 17 or 18 every that down or uphill one. 18 was uphill.
Yeah.
Every time, I'm like, man, I gotta go run. This is gonna
That's crazy.
suck.
I forgot that. Yeah, because everybody say, "Oh, you run?" I said, "I run to the bar and back."
I ran it every year.
I never went. I ran it never year.
I ran it every year before Barstow because Barstow took care of me one time. I mean, big time took care of me.
Ed Barstow. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ed hooked me up when I had some problems with my son.
Yeah.
And Ed's like, whatever you need. And what's that dipshit that used to be in training? Smith?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was just an ass when it came to time. And I was dealing with something
The training sergeant.
dire at home. And he's like, no, I can't switch your shift. I can't switch your shift. So I said, I went to talk to Ed, to LT, this is what I got. And he said, whatever you want. Because he understood.
Yeah.
Ed's the best.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
I don't care what anybody says. Ed's the man.
Is he retired?
Yeah, he retired. I went to his retirement years ago. I hope
Yeah.
he's still around. But
I hope he's still around. You remember him?
you don't remember Ed?
At who?
Barstow?
Lieutenant Barstow,
Oh, yeah,
watch
yeah.
commander. Yeah.
So every time he would do Baker to Vegas, I'll do it, sir.
Nice.
I'll do it. And I was sitting there with you guys going, man, I hate this commitment. I hate owing people. But it was, I said, I'm not going to tell him no.
Yeah.
And he hooked me up. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
And things worked out with the family. But because of him, I got to be home.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed's a man. And Ken Greer told me a story about Ed Barstow. Remember when they opened up San Dimas? Do you remember? Did Ken tell you that story about him and Ed Barstow?
Did he go over to Demas? Barstow?
Yeah, Barstow was doing the opening thing. Like he was in charge of the building, and
Oh.
I guess he was part of that. And Kent was working at Demas, and then he tells Ed Barstow, they're going to open up they're going to do the last inspection to open the whole jail, the whole station. And Kent Greer tells Ed Barstow, I'm probably butchering it. There's a environmentalist here that says there's some tree out in the inside where they're going to cut the break ground. It's a protected bird, and they can't break ground because of that bird. So Ed's like, what the hell are you talking about? And Kent tells him, yeah, I just talked to the whatever person, and they're not going to let you break ground because that bird has to finish nesting.
Yeah.
So Ed goes outside, and there's a freaking nest in the tree, dude, like in the middle of the empty lot where they're going to cut ground of the station or inspection before they go. He gets a broom, he freaking knocks the nest out of the tree. He goes, we're breaking ground, God damn it. And Kangaroo is cracking it because he put the nest up in the tree.
Oh, Kent.
You know Kent, bro. You know Kent.
That's hilarious.
It was all to mess with Ed. There was no bird in the tree. It was a stupid nest. But he wanted to see. But he said it was funny shit watching this, because he's a big older guy up there with that tent trying to knock it off. God rest his soul.
That's funny. That's funny.
Anyways, well, you guys got any kind of gigs going on? Any kind of special stuff? Selling any rap albums? Or you got any freaking land management, timeshares? Trying to get rid of nothing? Nothing?
No.
That means you got time to come back.
Yeah, I'll come back anytime.
You just told me you got time to come back. I know you're far, Orange County. You're down the street.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
Can you come back someday?
You know me, bro. Just let me know.
All right, man. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
If you think of anything new, don't tell me. Thanks,
Save it for later.
Thank you, brother.
Good seeing you, brother.
It's good seeing you, man.
Yeah.
We got to do it again.